we see Jared as someone who is more likely to help a team in the future. I think that's fairly obvious. I think he has a bright future. We thought that the draft picks we got will help us more in the future and could have helped us this deadline in terms of it was the picks we got were offered to many teams, and nothing materialized for a player that we thought could move the needle with those picks now. But we feel like going forward, those picks will help us build the team in the future, in a good way.
Given that he's shooting 38.5% from the field this year, it's hard to argue that you're selling high on him. So there was no real downside risk of you can make that trade at the draft, or you can make that trade at a later date if it's just about the return. So why make the move now if nothing else had materialized?
No, I appreciate that perspective. I am quite confident we were selling high. Yeah, obviously time will tell, but the only other high point, and we weren't looking to sell, I'll be frank, like teams came to us with aggressive offers for him, and you could say, yeah, that's because he's a good player. I agree with that. We thought this return was above, for the future value for our franchise, what we could get. So the only higher point would have been during his run last season. But otherwise, we feel like we did time this well.
About right now, you feel like you sold high on McCain. Did you guys lose a little bit of faith in him?
I wouldn't say that. No, I think he has a tremendous future. I think, look, if you look, obviously, sort of the tell of people who don't like the deal, they'll leave off the whole return, minimize this draft, which we think is good, things like that. I'm not saying you personally, Keith. I'm just saying if folks who don't like the deal, they'll minimize. That return is for a starter quality player on a good team. It's actually above that. We do a lot of analysis on how we think things will play out both here and around the league going forward in terms of the quality of play, what kinds of returns will return, what players in the future. And the bottom line is Jared's a player who is a great future bet and a great potential great player, and we wish him luck. We feel like this return sets us up better to set up the team in the future better. That doesn't address our team now. So we did want to add now, and it didn't happen. So I think that's a fair reaction. And then I think it's a fair reaction to go back to Kyle's point. Did you time this well? Is this a fair return? All I can say is we do a lot of work on this, and we feel like it was well above that and well above what will help us down the road. Our path here is a little bit muted relative to where his path could be on another team. It would be hard for him to get to starter quality, which was the return that we got, just to simplify it a little bit.